The whole game here is maximum impression for minimum effort. Let's look at two options that totally nail that.
Okay, so here's the move. A simple but powerful upgrade. Instead of a standard, kind of boring shrimp cocktail, we're making shrimp remoulade. It sounds so fancy, right? It sounds like you fussed over it for hours, but the secret is the sauce made from things probably sitting on your refrigerator door right this second.
And you won't believe how easy this is. You just start with a mayo base, and then you just add all these layers of flavor straight from your condiment collection. Some grainy mustard, Worcestershire, a little hot sauce for a kick, something briny like capers or olives, a little ketchup for that tang, and then fresh lemon juice to make it all pop. You literally just blend it up, and you're done. Instant elegance.
For our second appetizer, we're doing something that makes everyone happy. It's this creamy, savory dip that feels super luxurious for the adults. But by serving the caviar on the side, it becomes this simple, delicious dip that kids will absolutely devour with potato chips.
And it's so fast. First, you mix up your base of cream cheese and sour cream. Then, you fold in those fresh herbs to give it flavor. And that's it. You serve it. The beauty is in the presentation. You let your guests customize it so everyone is happy. Oh, and you can make this days ahead of time. Total game changer.
All right, let's move on to the sides, because a great main course deserves equally amazing support. These recipes are designed to be memorable, not just some filler on the plate.
First up, Monaco Potatoes. Now I want you to forget those old-school hash brown casseroles that use canned soup. This is not that. We are talking about a rich, velvety sauce made with heavy cream, white cheddar, and Parmesan cheese, all baked until it's bubbly and golden brown. It is pure comfort, but it tastes incredibly refined.
And here is how this fits into our whole stress-free plan. You can assemble this entire casserole the day before. Just put it all together, cover it, and stick it in the fridge. On Christmas Day, all you have to do is pop it in the oven. That's it.
Now for a classic holiday problem, green bean bundles. We all want that perfectly crispy bacon, right? But how do you get that without turning the green beans into a sad, shriveled, overcooked mess? Well, there is a very specific secret to this.
And the secret is this one simple technique. You give the bacon a head start. By partially cooking it before you wrap the beans, you guarantee that by the time the beans are perfectly crisp tender, the bacon is also perfectly crispy. It's one tiny step that solves the entire problem.
And here is the magic number you need, 10 minutes. That's it. Bake the bacon strips by themselves for just 10 minutes. They won't be fully cooked, but it's enough to start rendering the fat and get the crisping process going so it syncs up perfectly with the green beans cooking time.
All right, let's talk about the main event, the star of the show, the beef tenderloin. This is often the most intimidating part of the whole meal, but I promise you, this method removes all the fear and delivers a perfect result every single time.
First things first, the flavor. We're making a cowboy butter to serve with it, and it is a powerhouse of ingredients. You've got all those fresh herbs, garlic, Dijon, and then lemon and smoked paprika to brighten it up and add this incredible depth. You just mix it all into softened butter, roll it up into a little log, and chill it.
You know, the best part of a tenderloin is that beautiful dark crust. But what if I told you that you could get that perfect sear without a frying pan, without setting off your smoke alarm, and without any grease splattering everywhere?
The answer is heat, a ripping hot 500-degree Fahrenheit oven. That intense dry heat does all the work of searing for you. It creates this magnificent crust all over the outside of the tenderloin, while the inside stays unbelievably tender and juicy. No pan needed at all. And here are the numbers that make it truly foolproof. There's no guessing. For a perfect medium rare, you're looking at about 24 minutes. If you like it a little more towards medium, push it to 27. You just set a timer and you trust the process. It's that simple.
Now, for the single most critical step after it comes out of that hot oven, do not touch it. Let it rest for a full 20 minutes. I'm serious, this is completely non-negotiable. This rest allows all those juices that were pushed to the center to redistribute back through the meat, guaranteeing every single slice is perfectly moist.
Okay, let's move to the grand finale, the part of the meal where you're usually just exhausted, right? Well, this dessert completely flips the script. It looks absolutely stunning, it tastes incredible, but it's almost entirely no bake.
The only baking involved here is a simple 10-minute bake for the Oreo crust. That's it. After that, you take a little shortcut with some ready-made cheesecake filling, you fold in whipped cream and peppermint bark, pour it into that crust, and you freeze it. Done. And this is the ultimate time saver. Because this dessert is frozen, it is the perfect make-ahead champion. You can have this completely finished and just waiting in your freezer for up to 3 days before your dinner. Just pull it out a few minutes before you're ready to serve.
So let's just bring it all together. You've got your elegant appetizers, your show-stopping Monaco potatoes, those perfectly crisp green bean bundles, a flawless beef tenderloin, and a stunning no-fuss dessert. A complete, delicious, and most importantly, stress-free holiday meal. Because that's what this is all about. Finishing the meal feeling proud and relaxed, enjoying that perfect final bite of a dessert that tastes like you slaved over it for hours. That creamy, crunchy, minty cheesecake, it is the perfect exclamation point on a perfect meal.